Baby, drop that thing on the floor. Come tell me what you want. I can't understand it if your body language is all hunched up on your phone, acting like you don't know. You the hottest, you the baddest, you the realest. We don't need technology to go and feel this. Throw that thing in the air. Come show off what you wear. See, it ain't that hard once you let your guard down. All these things in the way, wish they'd all go away. Yeah. Wish they'd all go away. I wish it was just you, me, us. I feel like there's a vibe.
What's up, you guys? It's Katie, and today I'm going to be teaching a lesson for the dance The Vibe. I recently got a request for this, and it's been on my list of ones that I've been meaning to teach. So let's go ahead and get started. It is 32 counts, 4 walls. It's an intermediate level. I would say like a low intermediate level, and we've got one tag that we do 3 times. That's 8 counts. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, so we're starting with our first count of 8 of The Vibe. Now, so we're starting with a walk, walk, anchor step. This is the same first 4 counts as the dance After Party, if you know that, or the dance Cowboy Casanova, if you know that one as well. So we're starting with 2 walks, one with our right, one with our left. Walk, walk. Congrats, you've passed your sobriety checkpoint if you've made it this far. Then we're going to be doing an anchor step. So this comes from West Coast Swing. We're going to be locking our right foot behind our left foot. This is 3. We're doing a triple step, essentially. So our right foot locks behind our left. 3. My left foot just stays in place. And 4, my right foot's going to go back. Okay? So it's basically a lock step that's going to go in place and then backwards instead of traveling forward. So those 4 counts are going to look like 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay? 5, 6, I'm going to be doing a 3/4 turn in 2 steps. So I'm going to be doing first a quarter turn. I'm stepping backwards with my left foot, making a quarter turn over my left shoulder. 5. 6, I'm taking a step with my right foot. Technically, I'm stepping forwards, but I'm continuing this turn over my left shoulder. So I'm continuing this turn. 6, I made a half turn over my left shoulder. Now I'm facing my 3 o'clock wall. 7 and 8, I'm going to be doing a weave behind side cross with my left foot. So I'm taking my left foot, I'm crossing behind my right. 7, and I'm stepping out with my right foot. 8, I'm crossing my left in front of it, and at the same time, on count 8, I'm sweeping my right foot from the back to the front. 8. Okay, so there's a couple other dances where you both step and sweep at the same time. This is one of those. Descarada also comes to mind, right? I actually think it's the same movement, behind, side, sweep, right? So if you know Descarada, it also is in that dance. Okay. So let's walk through that count of 8 real slow. So we have a walk, walk, anchor step, a turn, turn, behind side sweep. Okay, got all that? Let's get ready to go with some counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. We walk. 1, 2, anchor step, turn, turn, behind side sweep. I lied. We did that with words, not with counts. So now let's do it with counts. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, that behind side sweep takes a while to get used to if you don't already know how to do that from other dances. So if you're getting frustrated at that one particular part, that's okay. That's what video tutorials are for. Just go ahead and go back to that one particular section and do that again, 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 and again. Okay. All right, so we are on our second count of 8 of The Vibe. Now, I want you to visualize something for me. I want you to visualize that you are in a doom buggy in the Haunted Mansion. Okay, now hang in there with me for a second, because you are basically going to be going backwards down a hallway. Okay, you are traveling down, like the camera is basically where I'm going to end up facing the entire time. And I want you to think about the camera being your wall that you're going to end up at, right? Physically, I'm going to be traveling down line of dance this way, but all of my movement is going to be in reference to this hallway, essentially. You know how doom buggies or whatever any other dark ride, I guess, that you go on in Disneyland, they kind of turn and then they go back to their track, and then they turn and then they go back to their track, and they turn and they go back to their track, right? So that's exactly what we're going to be doing with this count of 8. Okay, so I'll show you what we're going to do first. We're coming out of this sweep, right? We're facing 3 o'clock. We're not facing our doom buggy lane yet. Our doom buggy is turned off the track first. Okay, so we started with our sweep. This is count of 8. On one, I'm going to cross my right over my left. One. Two, I'm going to take a step backward and I'm going to right myself onto my doom buggy track. Okay? Two. Now I'm on my doom buggy track. Does that make sense? Okay, so 3 and 4, I'm going to push myself off of it. Okay? I'm going to be doing a right shuffle, right, left, right, and I'm going to be making a quarter turn. 3 and 4. I'm off my track, right? But I'm just facing something that's on this side of the track. I'm eventually going to be turning back, right? Okay. 5, I'm going to be crossing my right in front of my left. 5. 6, I'm going to be taking a step backwards with my right and facing back toward my doom buggy track. 6. And then 7 and 8, I'm doing a coaster step on my doom buggy track. 7 and 8. Okay. The reason that I want you guys to think about focusing that one direction is because there's a lot of quarter turns to and from. It's really easy to get mixed up about how far you should be turning, right? But at the end of the day, you want to be facing down line down your doom buggy track because it's just going to be showing you different things that you're going for or different sides of your track when ultimately you're going to want to be doing this, right? And to make things even worse, in the next count of 8, we're also going to be using this doom buggy track to keep our wits about us because we're going to be doing some other stuff that involves turning. Okay, so let's start from the top of this count of 8. We just finished our sweep, so let's with some counts. We're going to cross 1, back 2, triple, 3 and 4, cross 5, back 6, coaster 7 and 8. All right, now we're on our third count of 8, and we already talked about our doom buggy track. We're going to be using this again, so we just did a coaster step 7 and 8. 1 and 2, I'm going to be doing a shuffle step right, left, right, and I'm going to be making a half turn over my left shoulder. So I'm going right, left, right, half shuffle. I'm still facing down my doom buggy track. We just made a half turn. I'm doing the same thing with doing a shuffle left, right, left, 3 and 4, okay? Facing the right way down my track. 5 and 6, I'm going to be doing essentially like a forward mambo. 5, I'm rocking forward on my right, and I'm recovering back on my left. 6, I'm taking a step back on my right, and I'm fanning my left foot out as I'm doing that into a funky walk, okay? I'm going to be doing this 3 times total. So this is 6, stepping back with my right, fanning my left, and then I'm going to be doing 2 more of those, stepping back with my left, fanning with my right. 7, taking a step back with my right, fanning with my left. 8, okay? Still facing down my line of my doom buggy, okay? We're just traveling backwards again, okay? So now we just came out of our coaster step. 7 and 8, we're starting with our triples. 1 and 2, 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7, 8. Okay, so on our last count of 8 of the vibe, we're off our track now. We're essentially back into a normal line dance. So we did our fans 7, 8. 1 and 2, I'm going to be starting with a weave out to my right hand side. So I'm going behind side cross with my left foot. 1 and 2. 3 and 4, I'm doing a rock and cross with my right foot. 3 and 4, so I rocked out with my right. 3, recover on my left, and 4, crossing with my right. 5, 6, I'm doing another one of those 3/4 turns in 2 steps, kind of like we did in the beginning of the dance. I'm going over my right shoulder this time, so I'm taking a step with my left foot out. 5, making a quarter turn. 6, making a half turn. 7 and 8 is going to be doing a quick left mambo step. 7 and 8. And then as I'm bringing my left foot back together with my right, I'm pushing my hips backward and both of my hips and like kind of locking my knees back on both of my feet. Okay. So 7 and 8. Okay. Let's walk through that kind of 8 really quick. We just did our fan. So we're starting with our weave. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. Turn. 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so now that we've learned all 32 counts of the vibe, let's go ahead and try it all together, starting from the top with the anchor step, the walks into the anchor step. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1, 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5 and 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2, 3 and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, cool. So we have one tag in the vibe that happens 3 times. It's the same tag that happens 3 times. It is 8 counts. It happens after walls 1, 3, and 6. So, and you'll hear it because in the song it goes, "You, me, us." I feel like there's a vibe. You can't miss it. Okay, so on count 1, I'm taking a step with my right foot and essentially you're pussycat walking forward. So when we say pussycat walk, we kind of mean like you're over crossing your legs in front of one another. So I can like walk forward, like walking slow. When we say pussycat walk, we mean 1, 2, 3. See how I'm crossing my one leg in front of the other? And in fact, in the step sheet, it says to like open your body up toward 10:30. So I'm cross. This is just facing the camera so I can show you, but we're facing 12 o'clock. So I'm crossing my right in front of my left, and I'm opening my body up to this 10:30 diagonal. So this is 1, hold 2. I'm doing the same thing on my left. 3, hold 4. And 5, I'm going to be doing a ball touch. I'm going to be stepping onto my right foot and touching my left toe behind me. And 5. And then 6, 7, 8, I'm doing a full turn unwind over my left shoulder. 6, 7, 8. And then I get to go walk, walk, anchor, step. Okay? So let's try that full count of 8 together, starting from the walks. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and that is the vibe. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys out on the dance floor.